so let's say he's in his mid-40s. At the events of Episode 3, he would have been a Padawan. He would have been a learner. He would have been maybe involved in the Clone Wars, maybe at the Temple. But I'm just going to make a point, whereas I don't think this is a character who survived Order 66. I think this is a character that was kicked out by the Jedi Order. And for him to become a pirate, I think that how the ending of this episode went, he is clearly still well trained in the Force. He clearly isn't bothered by using it in every scenario. He's obviously gone by his life without it. If he had all the Force power he needed, a lightsaber, he would never have been essentially took over, kicked out by Brutus and the other members of his former crew. I think this is a character that was kicked out of the Jedi Order before the events of Order 66. Whether that was during the Clone Wars or between episodes 1 and 2, I do not know. But I think it would make for a really interesting character that he doesn't believe in the Jedi because he was not allowed to be one. He was kicked out. He was told you're not good enough to be one. I like the idea that he became, okay, pirate for conversation, the series, but essentially a scoundrel. I like the idea of a Force-sensitive scoundrel who was thrown out at a young age. Think Ahsoka in the Clone Wars. I can't remember if they take the lightsaber off them when they leave the Order. Yes, they do. I've been watching a lot of Harry Potter, so I'm getting the whole Hagrid, they take the wand off him approach. But I'd love the idea to play out that Jude Law had a lightsaber took away from him. The lightsaber was took from him. Essentially, he had no choice in the say, and he's been without one for decades, and he just had to get by with limited knowledge of the Force. I think that would explain a lot. I think it'd be more interesting as a character, just not to have another Order 66 survivor who has just put away their identity to protect themselves. I don't think that works for a pirate. I think a pirate would have used it a lot more. So that's my outlandish theory.